Our humble obeisance to the one we revere. Our deep obeisance to the one we revere. We watch the divine procession through our eyelids. We saw that we are predominantly driven by life and survival related considerations. Life related problems can only be solved by Ajnan. Jnana cannot help here. To understand Ajnan, it is necessary to get some understanding of the concept of Mithyatva. What is Mithyatva? In the video 003 about Utpad, Vyay and Dhruva, we had seen the famous saying of Advait Vedant, Brahma Satya Jagat Mithya, meaning that Brahma is the only unchanging and eternal basic principle. Jagat Mithya does not mean that the world is a falsehood or it does not exist. It only means that the world is constantly changing, hence it is ephemeral and perishable. Thus, Mithya is all that which is useful where it is but cannot be carried along. Both the necessity and importance of Mithya need to be appreciated. The importance of Mithya lies in the fact that our day-to-day life cannot run without Mithya. It is necessary for living. Along with importance, there is also a limitation of Mithya that it cannot be taken along. All that which one cannot take along from one life to the next, that is, it must be left here, is Mithya. Mithyatva is the principle underlying Mithya. Ephemerality or temporariness is a basic attribute of Mithyatva. Ajnan is closely related to Mithyatva or the external world. Life-related problems can be solved with Ajnan, but Ajnan cannot be carried along to the next life. A person with Ajnan Samaj is driven by Mithyatva. Such a person is engaged in life and survival related pursuits. When Samkit touches a Jeev, then there is a realization that ephemeral life is also part of some permanent eternal Dhruva principle. This is the principle of Samyakatva. Samyak means complete, viewing any object the way it is. In this perspective, one considers not only the ephemeral but also the underlying permanent. We can say that when Samkit touches, the seed of the Brahma principle is sown in the Jeev. This seed awakens the awareness of the permanent in some life. We saw one meaning of Mithyatva as having the attribute of ephemerality. Another meaning of Mithyatva could be the opposite of Samkit. With these two meanings, we can consider a fourfold combination of Mithyatva and Samkit. Mithyatva of Mithyatva, Samkit of Mithyatva, Mithyatva of Samkit, and Samkit of Samkit. The first, Mithyatva of Mithyatva, means taking the ephemeral as permanent. Often we have this perspective, and thinking that the ephemeral will last forever, we devote all our energies to obtain the ephemeral. This view is the opposite of Samkit. The 25 types of Mithyatva could be based on this point of view. The second, Samkit of Mithyatva, means rightly recognizing ephemeral as ephemeral. This view accepts the necessity of ephemeral for living and uses the ephemeral to awaken another ephemeral, thus forming a chain to recognize the permanent principle. Jain Darshan mentions 14 steps of qualities called Gunasthanak that a Jeev traverses through in the journey to Keval Jnana. Mithyatva is the first Gunasthanak among 14 Gunasthanak. The Samkit of Mithyatva perspective fits in considering Mithyatva as a quality. Mithyatva is not as bad as we usually believe. It is just a step in our journey. Third, Mithyatva of Sankit means a false sense of Sankit. That is, making a claim about having Samyak Darshan, but internally having an emphasis on life and survival related arrangements. Fourth, Samkit of Sankit means subordination of life related arrangements to the Jiv principle according to the Brahma principle. Here, it is not about shunning life. It is about the recognition that the ephemeral life is but a necessity to awaken the permanent principle. It is about being with the permanent Jiv principle, our being, while having to stay in the impermanent life. Most probably, we are still in Ajnan Samaj and focused on just life-related arrangements. May we ponder over the fourfold combination above and perform sadhana by leading life as per Samkit of Mithyatva, with humble submission to the divine nature God.